Right now at 6, a picture truly worth 1,000 words.
I just think it's something that is in your heart.
Why this photo of an injured Harris County deputy is going viral. Also, get ready for a change in the weather. You might want an extra coat tomorrow. Plus, here come the Girl Scout cookies, and they're rolling out new flavors. The news starts now.
This picture of a bloodied Harris County Sheriff's deputy has a lot of you talking. He was attacked on the job while responding to a domestic violence call, and this is a job he doesn't even get paid to do.
All right, so here's the question. Why does he do it? Tonight, he's talking only to KHOU 11 News. Stephanie Whitfield joins us with his story, and I'm sure there's a lot more to him than just one photo, Stephanie.
There definitely is. This isn't the first time Major Jimmy Rollins has been hurt on the job. He's been doing it for more than 30 years. The thing is, he's a volunteer, so he's doing this for free. The deputy in this now viral picture is Major Jimmy Rollins. He had just responded to a scene in North Harris County where a man reportedly assaulted a woman over $20. The major says the suspect wasn't interested in going easily.
That's 2 closed fists to the side of the face, yeah.
His bruise is now 3 days old, but interest in this photo isn't dying down. It's been shared well over 14,000 times. A big reason is because the caption reveals Major Rollins is a reserve deputy, a volunteer.
We play the same role as a full-time deputy, except that we don't get paid.
But to a lot of people, that makes a big difference. It's hard to imagine giving up time and taking punches for free. And Rollins has done it for 32 years.
Being that I'm retired now from AT&T, I average a full shift as a regular officer. I'll do 4 to 5 days a week.
It turns out there are 200 unpaid deputies in Harris County. That includes the man who runs the program, a volunteer for 25 years.
We're doing this in a profession right now that's probably not the most popular profession at this day and age. But we have people who are willing to do this for free because they believe in it.
Man, I just think it's something that is in your heart.
And that heart for service helps take the sting out of a black eye. It took 4 deputies, but the guy who punched Major Rollins was eventually taken into custody, and he is still in jail tonight, guys.
Yeah, that still looks bad even a few days later.
Yes, it definitely does.
Such an ordeal. Glad he's okay. Thanks so much, Steph.
Tonight, an assistant high school principal in Fort Bend County has been arrested for driving drunk with his family in the car. Fulshear police say Gregory Tilkey crashed his car into a ditch near Katy. His wife and 2 kids were in the vehicle. Tilkey works at George Ranch High School. Nobody was hurt. Tonight, he is on administrative leave.
All right, let's take a look outside. Some folks, well, headed home right about now. And not too bad out there so far. So good. A little gray and gloomy, though. Not the greatest weather to look at.
It's rare to see the highways that clear.
I know, right?
Like,
it threw me for a second. I'm like, is it 6 o'clock on a Tuesday?
So
What's going on?
Where's this rain you've been talking about there, David?
It's drizzle and mist. It's kind of scattered all over the place. This is our weather bug camera from St. Thomas High School. Hey, kids at St. Thomas. There's Shepherd going over Buffalo Bayou, and you see the gloom out there that y'all mentioned. Some of your loved ones may be a little late getting home this evening because there are some wet roads out there, and it's slowing some things down. Now, look. There are changes coming, not with the rain. The rain stays. The change is the temperature is about to drop. We'll be 72 as we head through the evening. Then we'll drop from the 60s into the 40s by tomorrow morning. That is about 20 degrees colder than it was this morning, and it will still be rainy with an 80% chance for rain. So tomorrow is going to be one of those cold, wet messes at the bus stop and on in your way to work. So more rain tonight, turning cold overnight and cold and rainy by morning. Teachers, tomorrow you may want to try that inside recess thing that I know you have to do sometimes because I remember being in the 2nd grade on those days. We'll look ahead to the wet weekend forecast as well in just a few minutes.
All right, keep an eye on the weather in your neighborhood. All you have to do is go to the weather section on KHOU.com and the KHOU 11 mobile app.
Cold-blooded killers on the run tonight after a terrifying crime. Police say these guys on bicycles killed a woman. Surveillance video shows the men trying to carjack 30-year-old Keisha Price out of Valero gas station. This is at the intersection of Bissonnet and Leewood. Police say Price's boyfriend and his uncle had just stepped inside the gas station late last night when the men on the bikes then pulled up. In less than 30 seconds, the killers opened the car door, shot the woman, and were gone.
Yeah, they took out quick, but I took out quick too, but I had to get away because hey, after one gunshot, it might be 2 or 3, and I ain't trying to get hit by nobody.
If you recognize the men on the bicycles, you know what to do. Call police.
A former Little League president who's accused of stealing thousands of dollars from the Jacinto City Little League is behind bars tonight. Police picked up Christopher Vasquez at Hobby Airport as he was returning from a flight in California. We told you about him yesterday and talked to outraged parents who said Vasquez stole more than $17,000 that was meant for the organization.
Things could get heated tonight with more meetings this evening about the proposed bullet train. They are happening right now in Grimes and Waller counties. Some are upset that it could cut right through their land. Now, backers say the train will be an economic boost to Texas, the equivalent of hosting 180 Super Bowls by the year 2040. But in far West Harris County, families in the train's path aren't sold, and they're sounding off tonight to our Marcelino Benito.
Country living has defined Calvin House's life since he was a little boy. These 350 acres in far West Harris County have been in his family for 4 generations.
We just take a lot of pride in this place where we live and the property that we've got here. It's very important to us.
But now he says a high-speed train is threatening everything he's built.
It sounds like a jet plane going by. And this is every 25 minutes at 205 miles an hour.
It's hard to fully understand what this family is facing until you get a good look up from the sky. We send Drone 11 up into the air to show you what will happen if this bullet train slices through their property. It'll basically cut off their home from their business, crippling both.
It just tears me up.
About 200 yards from their home is the original House estate, now a bustling wedding venue where brides have chosen to say I do for 2 decades. The very spot where Calvin married his wife Pam in 1998.
There's no way you can have a wedding out here with that train coming by.
Who wants to have your beautiful bridesmaids and everybody out there and you're kissing with a train going behind you and the music playing and you have this train going behind you? They'll come out here, the brides, they'll say, oh, this is a beautiful place if only that train wasn't there.
Calvin and Pam fear the bullet train won't just destroy their home, but kill their business.
It's just going to destroy us. We'll have to shut our doors up.
Hundreds of families just like them are facing the same fight to stop the train. 8,000 acres of private farmland are threatened by this project, connecting 2 major Texas cities.
People in the city and around there don't realize the love and devotion he's put into our property.
For this couple, this fight's personal, and it's just beginning. In Hockley, Marcelino Benito, KHOU 11 News.
Well, that puts a spin on it, doesn't it?
Quite the predicament.
Wow. The Federal Railroad Administration is accepting public comments on the project through next month.
If you still want to weigh in, we have information on the project and how to make your voice heard on our website. That's KHOU.com.
Tonight, a missing pieces murder mystery. Grace White examining the cold case of a young mother killed while walking to her car with her young daughter. Grace, how old was the daughter at the time?
She was just 6 years old. It's a heartbreaking story. This little girl saw the murder of her mother. Police are taking a new look at the unsolved case. They're walking us through the crime scene.
Peggy's car was parked just right here, and as they walked out, he waited. When Peggy walks out, he steps out, fires 1 time, Peggy falls right here. He moves over, fires a 2nd round.
Tonight at 10, you'll hear more from detectives and also with the victim's daughter, who now is all grown up and talking about this ordeal for the very first time.
We'll see you tonight at 10.